Hey, family. So I was sitting and I was really thinking about the stock market and all the time and energy that I put into it, and just thinking about everybody else that I've come across, helped, or have mentored or helped me. And I think sometimes we just lose sight of why we're doing it, or we just fail to um, reward ourselves for the efforts that we put in. So I know we put a lot of time, energy, sweat equity into this, learning charts and checking ourselves, being honest with ourselves, and trying to develop these disciplines in order to make it. But I think we sometimes just put too much into it and we don't take anything from it, and then I think we forget why we do it. Right? This is part of the reason why I came up with the 80% take profit, because I just found myself putting in and putting in, putting in, and I just never really took out and just rewarded myself. Even the L's that we take, those are lessons that we learn, and we should reward that. We shouldn't punish ourselves by just keep putting in and not just ever taking anything out. So, um, why we do it? Like, I'm a family guy. I don't do this for Lambos and mansions. I do this to be able to take my family to Disney. So here's the challenge. Okay, the challenge is called the 401k play. Okay, now with this challenge, um, you and your family, or if it's just you, you'll choose a single stock or ETF. Okay, and then each member of the family is going to contribute a dollar amount daily. Okay, so for me, for example, I have a family of four. It's me, my wife, and my two daughters. Okay, we also have a savings account. I don't know how your structure is in your home or how you guys are balancing your budgets, but for us, we get an allowance. Okay, every month, we're every payroll, right? I give money to myself, my wife, and my kids. Okay, and we also contribute to a fund account as well as a savings account. So, what we're going to do is we're going to commit to contribute $1 a day, each of us, including our savings, and then we're also going to match that 100% for our savings every day. So, this is what it'll look like. Okay, so principal balance will be $10, and it's going to start tomorrow. $10. That's four from me, a dollar for my family, and a dollar from our savings, and then 100% match from our savings. Okay. Um, on average, in the past 10 years, the average return of on the stock market has been a little over 14%. Right. So we're going to use that, plug that in there for 12 months. Okay? We're going to do Monday through Friday. Then we're going to do additional deposits on a daily basis. It's going to be $10. It's five from us and five from the savings account as a match. Now, I have $1,000 of additional deposit there, and that's optional. Now, I'm doing that just because I'm assuming that we're going to have a fair amount of money left over from taxes after we pay down some bills, a little bit of debt, whatever it may be. Put it towards a trip that's like more near term, but I'm just ballparking it. You may have more than that. You might be able to deposit more than this on a daily basis, but this is just a baseline of where we're starting. Okay, and the start date is going to be on the first. Now, I hit the calculate button, and this puts us at $4,956. Okay, now I looked this up. Now, the average cost to go to Disney on a minimum is $5,000. We live in Wisconsin, so to that's travel, that's lodging, all this stuff. So $5,000 is off-site, not eating at the park, eating off the park, hotel off the park, and that's for about 3 to 4 days. Okay, on the high end is $10,000. That's staying on the park. That's like park passes, things of that nature. So that's our goal, and with what I just entered in there, close. Okay, so that is the challenge. Okay. Now, one rule or one thing to think about is your daily match from your savings should not exceed um, your monthly contributions to your savings. You don't want to dig into that. This is supposed to be in addition to what you have, and you are to reward yourself and or your family at the end of all of this. Okay, so my goal is to take my family to Disney in 2025. Now, if I get there sooner, great. Now, you can play around with this a little bit. Okay, I put 14%. Now, that's just an average. Now, if you choose to go with a high growth stock, like a SoFi or like a Disney or Tesla, now that interest rate could be a little bit more. I mean, it could be 30%, right? Let's see what that looks like. That puts us at 5,300, and that's no additional contributions, right? You might get a bonus at work where you can add a little bit more to this to get you to your goal faster, okay? But this is just a baseline, okay? Um, Now you can play this three ways, in my opinion. It can be very conservative, and then just um, put the money into a high yield savings account, which I use SoFi, which offers a 4.6% APY. Or you can go with a safe play into the market and invest in an ETF like VTI or VOO or the SPY on a daily basis. Or you can go with high risk, where you're investing in the high growth stocks, or your high conviction plays like Palantir, SoFi, Disney, Lucid Motors, all of those type of plays. Now, just know that those are higher risk, so you actually could come out with less money. But no matter how it's spun, you will have a nest egg or something to fall back on. I want to say that at the end of this, no matter where you are, withdraw the money. Okay? Withdraw the money and do something for you and your family, because you guys deserve it. And it's about time we start doing something for ourselves. So, who's on this challenge with me? I'm going to follow up every month with where we are. I'm also going to let you know what stock I'm choosing to put my family in which I'm going to provide them with three options and let them make the decision. Okay, so let's see what we can come up with. Let's get